Good morning from Greece. I am on the beautiful island of Naxos today, and I am going to be exploring this island in depth. I have never been on a Greek island before, so this is my first time. Super excited. And as you can see behind me, this is the Temple of Apollo. So we are going to be starting our journey in the main city of Pora. So if you're as excited as I am, let's begin this amazing journey across the island of Naxos. Come on, let's go.
Welcome to the Cyclades, a scatter of windy islands set adrift in the Aegean, circling the sacred birthplace of Apollo like some ancient sentinels. I'd never visited a Greek island before, and since there's somewhere around 6,000 islands, 200 of which are actually inhabited, choosing an island to visit is, well, kind of impossible. I decided to skip the crowds and the flash of Mykonos and Santorini. Beautiful, sure, but not what I came looking for, and the chaos of island hopping on a 4-day schedule sounded exhausting. Instead, I chose Naxos, the largest of the Cyclades, less famous but no less steeped in history and raw elemental beauty. I started in Hora, where the past isn't just remembered, it's etched into stone, layered in alleys, and framed by the towering marble doorway of Portara. From there, I slipped into the Old Town, a labyrinth of narrow streets and forgotten whispers, and I started digging deeper.
So the islands are all about slowing down, taking it easy, discovering little nooks and crannies of these old towns. I am in the Old Town maze now, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do while I'm here. I'm just going to explore. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna try to see as much as I can within the next 4 days that I'm here. But yeah, that's what it's all about here. So we've made it to Avaton 1739. We are within the walls of the Venetian castle here in the center of Hora. This is the rooftop of an old monastery, and there's just tons of history surrounding this place. And it's such a cool place to get an amazing view over the city. So I'm gonna order breakfast, and once that arrives, I'll show you what I got. So my drink has arrived, the Freddo espresso. I haven't been having anything else. It's just ice shake and espresso. There's not much of it, so it gets really cold really fast. I love that foam on top. Oh, it's so good. There's no sugar added. It's served so cold. It is surprisingly refreshing. Food has finally arrived. I ordered the eggs, the Naxian potatoes, the Naxian pancetta, and it comes with spinach and sourdough bread. So on the menu, you'll see that there are a couple items that have a little monastery symbol beside them. And that means that this is one of the original recipes of the monastery with a little bit of a modern twist. I'm assuming they didn't have French fries back in the day. It would have been more of a traditional kind of potato, but these are still Naxian potatoes. Let's give it a try. Really nice. Fried just enough so it's crispy on the edges, soft on the inside, not very salty, sprinkled with some herbs. That is really nice. Okay, so now what I really want to dig into are these fried eggs. The yolk is unbelievably orange. That's what I love about really food outside of Canada, is that it's so much more fresh. On my sourdough bread. Really, really nice. The eggs have been cooked sunny side up, but the yolk is pretty medium. They've cooked it in a really nice olive oil, and all of those flavors come together in the egg. It is not bland whatsoever. And the sourdough bread is amazing. Okay, so next up we have this pancetta, which is almost like a bacon. Let's give that a try. It's just fatty enough that it would be the perfect hangover food, but it's not like overly greasy at all. That was my favorite part. I could have gone for like 5 more slices of that. And then the spinach, looks like it's been boiled. We'll give that a try. Little greens on the side, never hurt anybody. Very earthy, very natural tasting. Contrasts the pancetta very well. But yeah, I just can't get over this view. Like this breakfast, this incredible view. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. It's such an amazing start to this island series. What's cool about this island is that it's relatively small. So from where I'm sitting, I can see the airport, and I just watched a plane take off. It was really cool. I ordered another drink because I am just being torched at this area. There wasn't a whole lot of tables when I got here, so I sat on this little edge, and no one else is sitting here because it is smoking hot. But I got this juice. It's coconut, honey, pear, and cinnamon. I believe that's all that's in this juice. It's called the white juice. Let's give it a try. Oh, that is like, there must be pineapple in there because that is like having a pina colada. Wow, that is so good. How refreshing. A little hint of cinnamon on top is amazing. Wow, good combination. That was a delicious breakfast, and just exiting, you can smell the kitchen of the monastery. It just smells like home-cooked food. It is amazing. Let's continue our adventure through the town of Pora. So I've come to Pagonis Greek Sandals. I only came in sneakers, and I am looking to pick up a pair of handmade leather sandals. This place opened up in the 40s. It's a third generation leather making sandal place, and sandal making was already in the family before the 40s. So this is a family owned business. I'm gonna go inside, see if I can find a pair of sandals that fit me, and you are really gonna see the difference in quality here. So guys, I'm just doing a little bit of shopping. These I'm looking at, these fit. I really like the platform on it. I'm gonna try the same ones in black and try to decide. I tried a few of these ones with the regular sole, the flat sole, but just taking them back home to Canada, I feel like having a little bit of a platform would actually be key. Thank you. So let's try these on. Ooh, black. Now these will match anything. These are nice too. They're very comfortable. Does it match? Let's try both and see what we think. They're both relatively neutral. I feel like they will match anything no matter what. But I don't know. What do we think? Okay, so a decision has been made. I'm gonna take the black ones. I'm gonna put them on right now and then check out the workshop. These are so nice and they will match with everything. So this is the workshop side of the shop and all of the materials needed to put together these sandals. If you want homemade sandals, your design, you can get them done here. It only takes a day or two, but you can see all the raw materials behind me. You can smell the dyed leather. Even look at this. Little baby shoes. So cool. All of the materials, you got the machine, sewing, shaping. Look at all this. So if you want custom made shoes while you're here, a one-of-a-kind design, then you can get them done. Or you can be like me and just pick up one of the pairs that are already made. Real leather. I'm very excited about this. My feet have been pretty warm. This is a really, really cool third generation shop. Okay, 75 euros later, I am walking out with a pair of my own homemade sandals, Greek sandals from that family-owned business. Very cool. So I am heading now to a place called Kitron, where I'm going to be trying Kitron. It is a liqueur made with Kitron leaves. It's similar to lemon, and it's one of the drinks of the island. It's made exclusively here. Naxos is the only place you can get it, so we're gonna head over to a place now where you can sit, enjoy a cocktail, and look out at the water. Let's go. Okay, so I made it to the little seaside restaurant of Kitron. Here you can sample the famous liquor from Kitron Valindras, which is going to be up in a village that I'm going to show you later on, but you can actually try it here right on the water side. It is absolutely beautiful. So from the distillery, you can try 3 different types of Kitron. There's the green, there's the white, and then there's the yellow. So the green has the lowest amount of alcohol. It's actually a little bit sweet if you try it on its own. The white is a nice midway point, and the yellow is the strongest with the highest alcohol content. So I'm trying the 1896. This is named after the year the distillery opened up, and it's made with Kitron, fresh lime, honey, and spearmint leaves. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Ooh, it comes with a snap of citrus. That is the first thing that hits your tongue. It is a little bit sweet. It is fresh. You can taste the spearmint leaves. Oh, it's really nice. Ooh, actually, it's quite sweet. If you like fresh drinks like mojitos, you are also going to love this. But what's interesting about this distillery is that they use these copper alembics. I'll show that on the screen. It's the traditional way of making this, and they still do it like that to this day. So you can taste the history inside this cocktail, the traditional ways of making this Naxian liquor. Very cool. So like I said before, there are 3 kinds. You have the green, which is the lightest, the sweetest, 30% alcohol. Here is the white. This is the one that was in the cocktail that I had, 33% alcohol. And here is the yellow one. So this is gonna have the strongest flavor. It has the most amount of alcohol, 36%. So yeah, you can get all of them here, or you can head up into the village like we're going to do and get it straight from the distillery. So it's very cool. You don't have to go very far to taste this amazing liquor that they make here in Naxos. All right, let's venture out. That was awesome. So busy. Welcome to my car. Oh my God, it's hot. So I'll show you a special feature of this place. Oh, what? It's not a convertible, but it's pretty close. We open that up. All right, now we're gonna drive back to the place I'm staying. Take a little rest, do a little bit of work. Let me show you the roads. They're crazy. So this is a really cool road. It's a little on the rough side, but it's almost like a grove. It's really quite something, these country roads, even though we're right outside the city. Look at that. Gotta be really careful with people coming around the corner. Like, drive slow while you're here. Up we go. It gets really steep. Oh, the transmission. It struggles. It struggles a bit. I'm a little nervous to be taking this up into the mountains in a few days, but we'll see. This is the amazing property I'm staying at. Oh, there's a box. Oh, come on, car. Come on. You can do it. Oh, Jesus. This is very challenging, especially when you're by yourself. Oh, we made it. Perfect. All right, guys. That is it for the morning. I'm gonna pick back up with you guys in the later afternoon. What an adventure. Oh my God, driving is crazy. It's been part of the whole challenge of traveling solo, is getting yourself to where you need to be, and being brave about getting a rental car and driving it on these roads, because they really aren't that bad if you just take it easy, and you know your own limits. So yeah, I'm gonna pick back up with you guys in a little bit, and we'll see you soon. Back out tonight. We are here for dinner at Ducato restaurant. This place continued to pop up on every single search that I did, deep in the Reddit threads on best places to eat local food here in Naxos. This place kept popping up, so I put it on the list, and something that everyone has said to try is their swordfish souvlaki. It is for 2 people, so I'm gonna attempt to order it. Hopefully they'll still bring it to me, even though I'm 1 person. But yeah, I am really excited. You guys are gonna love how this looks. It's quite extraordinary. We are starting the night off strong with a Naxos craft lager made right here on the island. I love a good craft beer, and this is looking pretty hazy. I'm excited to try it. Cheers. Ooh, yep, that is definitely a craft. It's a little hopsy, refreshing and crisp. This is my first craft beer on the trip. Hopefully, many more.
You ready?
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. What? That was insane. So it comes out on this giant skewer, and then the meat, the swordfish meat, is just dripping with oil all over those Naxian potatoes. And then the server comes over, he takes all the chunks off, and then you really get an idea of how thick and big the swordfish is. So without further ado, let's just dig right in. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to try this. My mouth is actually watering. This is like one of the thickest pieces of fish I have ever seen in my life. Swordfish. I think I've only ever had this once before, but I've never had it prepared like this. Wow, it even smells super good, fresh off the grill. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is flavorful. That has been marinating for some time. The flavor of the marinade has seeped into the flesh of the fish. It's got herbs on it, it's got oil, it's got a nice grilled flavor to it. Oh my god. I can see why this is for two people. I'm gonna do my best, but I don't know. We'll see. So let's have a little bite of this crisped up piece right there. Wow. Absolutely amazing fish. It tastes so fresh. That was really, really savory on the edge there. Naxian potatoes, specialty of the island, like I was saying this morning. Wow. I am so impressed. The potatoes are amazing. The star of the show here is this swordfish souvlaki. When you think of Greece, you likely think of pork souvlaki, but you might not consider that swordfish souvlaki is a thing. And it is the best souvlaki I've ever had. Amazing. As with most seafood, you should absolutely be drizzling the lemon on top just to take the flavors up a notch. Add a little bit of lemon. Let's go into chunk number 2. This has a lot of dark meat. Look at that. Oh man, every single bite is insane. Swordfish is moving up my list into one of my favorite fish to eat. That is amazing. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm doing a pretty good job at annihilating this. I'm on chunk number 4. I don't know. I think I can do it. I can at least do 2 more. I know that for sure. I'm hitting a wall, guys. This is my last possible bite without exploding. No regrets on ordering that. That was amazing. Hands down, that was the best food I've had in Greece so far. Wow. So many restaurants give a free dessert when you're finished your meal and you ask for the check. So this one's actually lemon cream and lemon biscuit. It's always just like the perfect amount when you're full, just to give you a little bit of sweetness to curb that craving right after dinner. Look at that, that lemon cream. Whoa, that is insanely sweet. That is heavenly. It's served chilled. It's lemon cream, but it is so beyond creamy and so beyond sweet that it almost takes away that citrus punch. But then it comes back with those little lemon biscuit crumbles on top. It also gives it a little bit of texture as well. It's like the texture of granulated sugar. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh, Ducato restaurant, that was a highlight for sure. No wonder it keeps popping up on Reddit threads and people saying, get the swordfish souvlaki. Get any of the souvlakis, it's gonna be amazing. And if you're with 2 people, I mean, it's even better, but I did a good job. Even they were telling me that I did a good job. So now we're heading to the Temple of Apollo again for sunset. This is much more iconic at sunset and everyone recommends that you go at this time. So it is going to be busy, but oh my god, it's so busy. But it's going to be beautiful. Let me show you the amount of people. Holy shit.
That was a way here.
First, cross the street without getting killed. Success. Great success. Oh my god, it's like a pilgrimage to the top. Wait till you see this. It is insane. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed exploring Hora with me. The food was absolutely incredible. All of the sights and the sounds and twisting through the old maze. Super cool city. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the series because we're not just staying in the city. We are going out into the countryside, exploring the villages, remote beaches, and much, much more. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching and have a wonderful night. Goodbye.